Welcome back. Today, we're diving into one of the most unique Indian head pennies in U.S. history, coins value in today's market in dollars. First up, the Indian head penny, dated 1879, is one of the most respected and widely collected coins in United States numismatic history. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, this coin represents a time when America was rebuilding and expanding after the Civil War. Made of 95% copper with small amounts of tin and zinc, the 1879 Indian head penny carries both historical significance and strong collector demand today. In extra fine condition, this coin shows only light wear and retains sharp, attractive details. The word Liberty on the headband is fully visible, the feathers and the headdress are well defined, and the diamond details in the ribbon are mostly clear. On the reverse, the oak wreath still shows strong leaf veins, and the bow at the bottom is crisp with minimal flattening. Extra fine examples often have pleasing natural color, ranging from light brown to deeper chocolate tones, sometimes with traces of original red remaining. The 1879 Indian head penny is not considered a rare date, but its popularity makes higher-grade examples increasingly valuable. Many coins from this period were heavily circulated, so finding one in extra fine condition is far less common than lower grades. Collectors often seek extra fine coins because they offer a balance between affordability and strong visual appeal without the high cost of uncirculated pieces. In today's market, an authentic 1879 Indian head penny in extra fine condition generally sells for around $400,000. Coins graded closer to EF40 usually fall near the lower end of this range, while examples approaching EF45 or with excellent eye appeal can sell for more. Coins with smooth surfaces, even color, and no major marks often bring premium prices, especially when demand is strong. Auction results and dealer listings show that certified coins graded by professional services tend to sell faster and for higher prices than raw coins. However, even uncertified examples can hold solid value if they are problem-free and accurately graded. It is important to watch for cleaned or damaged coins, as these can lose a significant portion of their value, despite appearing sharp at first glance. Collectors value the 1879 Indian head penny not only for its market price, but also for its connection to American history. Designed by James B. Longacre, the Indian head design is one of the most recognizable coin designs ever produced in the United States. Holding an extra fine example allows collectors to appreciate the craftsmanship and artistry of the era, while owning a coin that has survived nearly a century and a half. For both new and experienced collectors, the 1879 Indian head penny in extra fine condition is a strong addition to any collection. Its steady demand, historical importance, and respectable market value make it a classic coin that continues to attract attention in today's numismatic world. Next up, the Indian head penny, dated 1893, a classic piece of American coinage that continues to attract collectors from around the world. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which means it carries no mint mark. Like all Indian head pennies of this era, it was designed by James B. Longacre and made from an alloy of 95% copper with a small mix of tin and zinc. Over time, this copper composition often reacts with air and moisture, creating a darker surface. That is why many genuine examples from this period appear in a deep brown or almost black shade today, especially when they have not been cleaned. In fine condition, the 1893 Indian head penny shows moderate circulation wear, but the major design elements remain clear and easy to recognize. On the obverse, the portrait of Liberty wearing the Native American headdress is still well defined. The word Liberty on the headband should be visible, although some letters may be slightly weak. The hair details above the forehead and behind the ear are worn, but not completely flat. The outline of the feathers is clear, even if the finer lines within them are partially smoothed from use. The date, 1893, at the bottom of the coin should be bold and readable, which is an important factor when determining value. On the reverse side, the oak wreath surrounding the words 1 cent remains strong in fine condition. The leaves and bow show wear on the high points, but their shapes are still distinct. The letters in 1 cent and the United States of America around the rim are clear, with only minor softness. A black or very dark brown shade on the reverse is common for original coins and is often preferred by collectors, as it suggests natural aging rather than harsh cleaning. When it comes to value in today's market, an 1893 Indian head penny in fine condition typically falls into a modest but respectable price range. As of current market trends, a genuine example graded around fine, often labeled F12, usually sells for approximately $380,000 in U.S. currency. Coins with smooth surfaces, strong rims, and an even dark tone can sometimes bring a bit more, especially if the eye appeal is above average. On the other hand, heavy scratches, corrosion, or signs of cleaning may lower the value. The black shade seen on this coin does not automatically reduce its worth. In fact, many collectors appreciate darker Indian head pennies because they reflect originality and age. The key is that the surface should be stable, without active corrosion or pitting. Overall, the 1893 Indian head penny in fine condition represents an affordable entry into 19th century U.S. coin collecting, offering both historical significance and steady collector demand in today's market. Next up, the 1880 Indian head penny, a classic piece of American history that continues to attract collectors around the world. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which means it carries no mint mark. Made from 95% copper with a small amount of tin and zinc, the Indian head cent was designed by James B. Longacre and remained in production until 1909. By 1880, the design was already well known and widely used in everyday commerce across the United States. An 1880 Indian head penny in good condition shows clear signs of circulation, which is completely normal for a coin that is more than 140 years old. In this grade, much of the fine detail has been worn down, but the overall design is still visible. The outline of Lady Liberty wearing the Native American headdress can be clearly seen, though the finer details of the feathers are mostly flat. The word Liberty on the headband may be weak or partially visible, which is typical for a coin graded good. On the reverse side, the oak wreath and shield are worn but recognizable, and the date and lettering remain readable. Collectors value good condition coins because they represent real history. These pennies were actually used in daily transactions during the late 19th century. While they are not rare in the strictest sense, finding an original example that has not been harshly cleaned or damaged still matters. Natural brown color, even wear, and no major scratches or corrosion can make an 1880 Indian head penny more desirable, even in lower grades. When it comes to today's market value, an 1880 Indian head penny in good condition is generally worth around $600, depending on overall eye appeal and demand. Coins with smooth surfaces, solid rims, and clear dates often sell toward the higher end of that range. If the coin has problems such as heavy scratches, corrosion, or cleaning marks, the value may be lower. On the other hand, a strong, good example with attractive natural toning can sometimes bring a small premium. These coins are commonly bought and sold through local coin shops, online auctions, and coin shows. Many collectors enjoy adding an 1880 Indian head penny to their collection as an affordable way to own a piece of 19th century American coinage. It also fits perfectly into date sets, type collections, or historical displays focused on U.S. copper coins. The 1880 Indian head penny may not be the most valuable coin in the series, but it carries strong historical charm and steady collector interest. In good condition, it offers an excellent balance between affordability and authenticity, making it a popular choice for both new collectors and seasoned numismatists. If you come across one in your collection or pocket change, it is always worth taking a closer look, because even a well-worn coin like this still holds real value in today's market. Next up, the Indian head penny, dated 1883, is a classic piece of American coin history and remains a favorite among collectors today. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin carries no mint mark and was produced during a period when the Indian head cent was widely used in everyday commerce. Made of 95% copper with small amounts of tin and zinc, the 1883 Indian head penny has a rich reddish-brown tone when well preserved, even after more than a century of circulation. In fine condition, an 1883 Indian head penny shows clear and pleasing detail while still displaying honest wear from use. The portrait of Liberty wearing the Native American headdress remains well outlined, and the word Liberty on the headband is fully visible, though slightly worn. The feathers in the headdress are flattened at the highest points, but their shapes can still be easily identified. On the reverse, the oak wreath surrounding the denomination is strong, with most leaves visible, even if some inner details are softened by wear. Overall, a fine condition example still looks attractive and collectible, making it a popular choice for both beginner and experienced collectors. The year 1883 is not considered a rare date in the Indian head penny series, but it is always in demand because many collectors aim to complete full date sets. Coins from this era often circulated heavily, so finding an original example with even wear and no major damage is important. Scratches, corrosion, or cleaning can reduce the value, while coins with smooth surfaces and natural color are more desirable. Eye appeal plays a major role, even in mid-level grades like fine. In today's coin market, the value of an 1883 Indian head penny in fine condition generally ranges between $7 and $90. Prices can vary depending on overall eye appeal, color, and market demand at the time of sale. A coin on the higher end of the fine grade, sometimes called Fine Plus, may sell closer to the top of that range or slightly above, especially if it has strong details and pleasing original color. Coins certified by professional grading services may also bring a small premium due to buyer confidence. Collectors often find 1883 Indian head pennies for sale at coin shops, online marketplaces, and coin shows. When buying, it is important to compare multiple examples and study clear images of both sides of the coin. Learning basic grading skills helps collectors avoid overpaying and ensures they get a fair value for their money. Proper storage is also important, as copper coins can be sensitive to moisture and environmental damage over time. Overall, the 1883 Indian head penny in fine condition is a solid and affordable collectible with historical charm. It represents everyday American life in the late 19th century and continues to hold steady value in today's market. Whether you are building a complete Indian head penny set or simply adding a classic U.S. coin to your collection, this date remains a worthwhile and enjoyable piece to own.